welcome to the first ever episode of Love and Orgasms podcast. I'm extremely happy and excited about this because it's a new journey for me. It's a new step. It's something completely different from what I've been doing over the last couple of years. So I'm very excited. So what the podcast is about is basically just an extension of my blog, which is loveandorgasms.com. I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit more about love and orgasms as we go on. But before that, I also wanted to tell you guys a bit about what I'll be talking about on this podcast. Speaking my mind, speaking my truth, saying things I feel, things I believe in, things I want to share that I feel like if I write, maybe I wouldn't get the message passed across as much as if I just spoke it out from my mind and from my heart without a script, without anything. So here what we're gonna do is mostly just freestyle our feelings. I feel like it makes me a bit more relatable to the people who read my work because I try not to put much work. I started the podcast with the aim of have me on headphones because I think my voice is a bit pleasing to listen to. I don't know. Blog I run where I talk about sex, relationships, and everything around that, the consequences of that, and just, I don't know. You should actually check it out. I'm very blunt, I'm very open, I try to speak my mind. I speak mostly from my personal experiences, things I've done, things I've been through, things I think about, things I feel. It's basically just my journal, but I get to share it with everyone else. It's like having a virtual best friend where I get to talk to them. And yeah, let's get to it. Love and Orgasms is my little baby. She's a blog I started about 3 to 4 years ago when I'm not a person who has very many friends. I'm a person who I like to stay by myself. I like to chill alone. I like to just be in my own thoughts and speak. But you see, I figured that I needed an outlet. I needed a space to just feel free to talk about all these things that go on in my head. So after a while, I succumbed to the pressure of all my friends asking me for a blog because most of the people around me were like, tunataka kusikia what you have to say, tunataka kusoma a lot more of your work. And I started the blog, and then it grew to where it is right now, and now we have a little baby podcast. I'm gonna speak more about love and orgasms and what it is. It's just a blog where I talk about my feelings and sex and relationships and stuff like that. So my name is Roberta Bobby, and I'm a blogger, a writer, and I'm a person who loves people. I love giving out good energy. I love being happy. I love sharing my happiness. I love being happy and feeling nice. So yeah, that's who I am. And how I started is just I listened to what I really wanted to do. I didn't have a path for myself. I didn't know, sikuwa najua ati hivi ndio nitamka, hata sikuwa najua nitakuwa naandika. I wasn't much of a writer growing up. I mean, I'd write poems and little songs and stuff like that, but I never thought I'd ever be interested in writing long articles and people would actually relate to my work. So it's it's extremely encouraging that when you put out something and so many people relate to what you're saying, and I think it's really cool. What I'm gonna say, I just say it. I don't mean I don't try to be careful. I mean that I try to be honest and authentic and basically just say what I feel. So on this podcast, it's gonna be more fun if you lit one with me. You know what I'm talking about. And I'm just gonna, brush through the basics of what it is I do, who I am, what the blog is about, what I intend to do with this podcast. Like, it's just important for me to just get acquainted with you guys. So somebody might ask, why sex? Why did I choose sex? Why do I write about sex and relationships? So here's what happened. Story time. And so I'm gonna wait for you guys to go get your stuff. I know you know what I mean, so that we can light it up together, so that we can endelea na story yenye nawapigia sasa. Oh, this podcast is gonna be in Kiswahili and English. I speak a lot of Kiswahili and Sheng, and I speak a lot of English pia. So vile tutakutaenda wasi. Almost burned myself. Sorry. The stoners relate because they know how good the first buff hits. Oh man. So I'm gonna move on to the next. So why sex? I decided to settle on my niche being sex because, like I said, I was always the girl that's always alone in my thoughts, and I never really had a lot of people to talk to about what I was feeling and what I was going through. So one time I wrote a story about this guy I was seeing and how it went, and just for fun I decided to include a sex scene, something that I'd done with him. And that's when I feel like my blog started gaining the momentum and I had much more recognition, because nilikuwa napatana na wase wananiambia ile story yako iliweza. So I was like, okay, why not do another one where I write about sex as well, or rather where I include a sex scene as well. And so I did it again, and this one blew even bigger. So I was like, okay, so I guess this is something I'm very comfortable with, and I'm a person who loves to spread awareness. I like sharing when I learn new stuff. It's always such a beautiful experience for me, because I feel like if I can make someone else better, I know wanaweza share your information with the next person. So sisi wote tunaweza grow na sisi wote tunaweza benefit. I did another article, another one, and just like that, I started attracting like people who were inclined to my type journey. Like nilipatana na wase wenye wana believe in the things I believe in along the way, because that's how I started working with other people who just believed in me, I guess. So that's how I started writing about sex. Ilikuwa kitu tu ya kubahatisha, si ati nilikuwa nafikiria sex kila saa ama nilikuwa very interested. Actually, I'm not a pro by any means. I'm not an expert. I'm not someone who I don't know, I just speak. I just talk about myself. I talk about the things I've done, the things I enjoy, the things I feel like people do but don't really talk about, and I find other guys relating to. Where do I get the confidence to talk about this? I've included this in this first podcast because I get a lot of questions like this on my social media. How confident do you have to be your age and to be very vocal about matter sex, because especially in this continent of ours in Africa, I'm from Africa, it's ni crazy kuongea juu ya sex. Wase wanaogopa, so inamaanisha wase hawana enough information, hawana enough hakuna awareness ina spread, so tunabaki tu kama bado tuna live in the dark, when in real sense we're supposed to be very much more educated on this. We're supposed to know more about our sexuality, our bodies, our confidence, our nastiness, you need to know your limits. You need to know what you like, how you like being touched and loved, and so when I started this is what I had in mind, and then it morphed into me trying to spread awareness on just contraception, STDs, HIV, and basically just all the other consequences of sex. So here we're gonna talk about, in as much as tutonge about vile sex ni poa pia, we're gonna talk a lot about how you need to be careful, you need to be very responsible, you need to take care of yourself, you need to be very wary of the things you do and who you do them with and everything. I'm gonna be very open. I'm gonna be very willing to share my stories. I'm very anxious, but I'm very excited as well. Also kwa sababu watu wengi wanasikia sauti yangu for the first time, because I don't speak much. But you get it. So where I get the confidence to speak about sex is I have a purpose for it. One, I know what I want to do. I know what my end goal is. I know what I'm trying to achieve, and I'm working towards it. So najua vizuri sana nafanya nini, na hiyo shit inanisaidia kukuwa na confidence crazy, cause ni kama kwa akili nishajipanga. You get me? So it's like that's my plan, and I have it out well structured, and I know it in the back of my head. So with that, niko na confidence yote ya kuback up kitu nafanya. Trust me, in my 4 years of blogging, I've come across who've tried to dim my lights or tried to question my confidence and my assertiveness. Awatu kwa kila siku. People will talk down on you, they'll belittle what you're trying to do, especially sometimes it could be because of your age, your color, your gender, So just imagine being a Black African girl in Africa that's talking about sex. My audience is a huge range, like the age, even just the demographic, hizo vitu zote. So ujui nani atasoma blog yako. Na sometimes when they do, the kind of comments and the feedback they give is just something that's gonna try to put you down. But once you have your purpose in mind, unajua unafanya chenye unafanya kwa nini, then you're good. You're good because it means you believe in yourself, and ultimately that's what you need. That's basically all you need. Once you trust yourself and you believe in yourself 100%, then you're good to go. But you're ready to know more and to listen to other people's experiences and to get to understand what they're doing and where they're coming from, and to just be patient in the whole process. Another episode, I'm gonna talk about how I worked on my confidence, my self-esteem, my just everything that it took me to do what I do and how I do it, and just being myself as a person as well as Roberta, and trying to grow Love and Orgasms into what it has become right now. So I'll talk about that. Somewhere else I get my confidence from is, I think, my exposure and my willingness to learn and listen. Because I know once you are too uko sawa. So that also gives me a lot of confidence, because I'm constantly trying to improve myself, constantly trying to better myself, be it on my research or on my everything I do. I just try to be very secure in myself, which is something I also had to learn over time, because it's not something that I just stumbled upon na nikakua hivo. Because like I said, so many factors and so many people are constantly gonna try and put you down, constantly going to try and make you feel like you're not worthy of what you're doing or what you're about. But ukishalan iyo ni shida yao, na wewe, the only job you have here is kujipanga na take care of yourself, then you're good. Nivo, I think it's just something I've learned. I've just learned confidence. I've just learned that lazima I have my own back. Lazima nijue kujitetea na kujitegemea. So it's easier that way. It helps you get shit done. So what plans do I have for this podcast and my blog and my brand in general is just, like I said in the beginning, to create awareness, to make this conversation normal, to normalize talking about sex and its consequences, to learn more. So, because the more you're aware, the easier it is to take care of yourself. And it's wholesome, because you have to take care of your mind, your body, your soul, your aura, your everything about you, your heart. Lazima tu take care of yourself ndo uweze kukua vizuri na wholesome na. Yeah, so I think that's all I have for you guys today. I don't know what I should do next. A get to know me tag or get on to my first topic. I don't know. Neza appreciate feedback yenu sana. And I'm very grateful for you guys, all the readers of Love and Orgasms. Thank you so much for the support so far. It means so much to me. I don't know how to say thank you. I guess I needed this space where I can speak ndo onena toka genuinely from my heart. I'm very grateful. I'm very thankful for you guys. And I hope mtaenjoy sana hii podcast na mimi. Cause mimi niko excited ata kulearn na kugrow. Cheers, see you guys on the next episode. It's me, the Love and Orgasms CEO, Roberta Bobby. Bye guys.